If you came across a Federal Pacific electric panel and you're really not sure what to do, stay tuned to this video because we're going to talk more about how to get that problem resolved and get you to the closing table. What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Avery.green. I'm a local real estate expert advisor here in the Central Florida area, and today we are going to talk briefly about Federal Pacific electric panels. We're going to talk about what they are, why they're dangerous, and give you guys a couple solutions on how to overcome them if you ran across it in your. I want to tell you why I'm making this video. So within the last month, 2 of my buyers ran into this particular situation, and we did not get the homes because we couldn't come up with a solution. We couldn't come to an agreement, so unfortunately we did have to move forward. But nevertheless, I want to provide this video to you guys so that you guys don't have to run into that. Or if you do run into a Federal Pacific electric panel and you really love the house, you have some solutions to bring to the table. What are Federal Pacific electric panels? They're also known as, you'll just see them as like FPEs or FPEP or stab lock breakers. They have all of those known common names. So they were actually very popular back in the 1950s and 1960s homes. So because of their easy installation and the cost effectiveness, they were put in millions of homes throughout all of US and Canada back in that time. They are actually currently banned by the Natural Electric Code because they are no longer considered compliant. So you won't see them being installed now, but there are still millions, if not thousands, thousands, if not millions of homes that still have them today because we are running across them every single day. So if these electric panels are standard, why are they so dangerous? Well, back in the 1980s and the 1990s, house fires began to break out. And ultimately, people wanted to get down to the bottom of, well, where are these house fires getting started from? So this initiated a investigation through the Consumer Product Safety Commission, I believe that's what it's called, or the CPSC. And ultimately, that investigation did get closed down without a full verdict on issues, but it did trigger some third-party companies to begin their own series of tests, and they ended up finding out some major flaws in the Federal Pacific electric panels. And that was just the beginning. So fast forward to 2017, there was another independent study done on Federal Pacific electric panels. And what they found was that 1 in 4 of those panels that they tested either had the potential of malfunctioning, or the breakers did not trip correctly, even when moisture was detected next to an outlet. And if you're in a flood area, an area where it's easily flooded, that means that the breaker won't trip and prevent a fire or prevent electrocution with these particular breakers. Some other issues that the breakers were found to have was that they blow fuses easily, as well as they lack ground wire, and they're very prone to overheating. Let's tell you how to identify one of those breakers, right? So ultimately, it'll say it, right? It'll say Federal Pacific, or it'll say FPE really big on the front. And if you run across where, okay, maybe you didn't identify it that way, once you open the panel on the inside, and I will actually post a picture of what the panels will look like as well, it'll say stab lock breakers. So that is another easy way to identify that, okay, this is a Federal Pacific electric panel. As well as they also have on the actual switches, they have red strips on them. Again, another super easy identifiable, I don't even think that's a word. That is another way to identify that you are dealing with a Federal Pacific electric panel. So that's how you identify it. What are the solutions to the problem? So I'm just gonna give you what I believe are the 3 solutions to overcome this, right? And the first and foremost one that I always recommend to my clients whenever we run into this is, okay, we need to get this replaced. Because one, this is going to be not only a safety hazard for you and your family, but this is going to be an insurance issue. Most buyers go FHA when they purchase a home. So FHA actually won't even allow you to close with a Federal Pacific electric panel in the home. So, and now there is a solution to that as well. Say, okay, well, maybe the seller doesn't want to get it replaced at that moment. What you can do is, and this is going to be solution number 2, you can get a credit for the panel. So you can say, okay, well, hey, Mr. Seller, we have a Federal Pacific electric panel, and whoever listed the home, if you're not dealing with the listing agent directly, it should be ready and aware that, hey, look, once they see that panel, they're gonna ask for a credit, because most buyers do. So they should be expecting it if they're not already giving it. And if they don't want to get it replaced, then just, hey, get a quote, show them the quote and say, hey, look, we'll take a credit for this. And what you can do is, I know with the insurance agent that I work with, we can get you covered for up to 2 weeks after the closing date, and you just have to get the panel replaced with an updated inspection report so that they can get you covered on your home, so that you can continue your home insurance coverage. Now that's kind of going to be solution 1, and then that was solution 1A for the seller's credit. Now solution number 2 is that Federal Pacific electric panels can actually be fixed. I'm not sure how that is something that you would have to talk to a licensed professional electrician about, but when I was doing my research, they did mention, a couple of articles that I read definitely said that they can be fixed. I personally don't recommend it. Again, anything that's a safety hazard for anybody that I work with, I would not feel comfortable with them moving forward on that. But if it's something that you want to do, it is a more cost-effective route as well to go for the seller and potentially the buyer as well. So that would be a second option. And then the third option would be to just either take the home or walk away. Take it and you say, oh, hey, I'm going to fix it on my own. It's fine. Maybe you're a handyman and you know an electrician, or maybe you're an electrician. I have worked with clients who, have specialized trades that they're in, and ultimately they're like, hey, I can fix it on my own. It's fine. But just depending on if you're going FHA or conventional, it won't work out unless you get it done within a certain time frame. But for FHA, it definitely won't work out at all that way. Give a full disclaimer, guys. I am not a licensed electrician. I am just giving you guys just a little bit of information that I received over the past 5-year experience that I have in real estate, and when I've come across Federal Pacific electric panels, as well as I did do some research. I read a couple articles, watched some videos, and I will have those articles listed for you guys below. I definitely recommend do your own research as well when it comes to Federal Pacific electric panels. But some of the best things that you can also do is just call a licensed electrician. They'll definitely be able to tell you more about the dangers and how you can potentially fix a Federal Pacific electric panel if you come across it. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Those are the solutions that I've used when dealing with Federal Pacific electric panels. Sometimes they work, sometimes we just have to walk away from the deal, and that's okay, because 9 times out of 10 the buyer is going to always find another house that is going to be perfect, and we don't have to even worry about those situations. So if you feel like this video was helpful, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with someone who you think who it may help, or someone who's currently looking to buy a home. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My contact information will be below. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See you on the next one.